Whoa.
Whoa.
See, it's not
I know
copyright
you
if we
love
sing our
me.
own intro.
I love you, care. Just
See, it's a
shout
parody.
whenever,
It's a parody.
And I'll be
there. You are my love. You are my heart.
And I'll never
Ever leave.
ever. Oh,
Oh boy.
Now, what if I told you we started?
you were
No,
already
no.
recording? Kai does this to us, doesn't he? You're a
Yeah.
bastard.
Well,
okay.
if this
Hi,
is
everybody.
back- Yeah, hi.
Hi.
It's the Radcast again.
I hope you liked our angelic singing.
It's
That's our intro.
a couple of artists getting together to talk about random shit. Here we are.
We return from our little hiatus thingy.
Oh boy, sorry guys. Actually, we're just gonna flip you off.
Yeah, we're just gonna fuck you. I
Fuck
don't
you.
care that we
Fuck
were
you. I'm glad we were gone. Actually,
I didn't like it here.
the quality of the Radcast has actually gone down since we last
As
got
a
on.
verse- Yeah, if you couldn't tell.
We're doodle bops, guys.
Ninoy.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Or
Harry
Happy
Christmas.
Holidays. That's
Hanukkah.
more
Happy
inclusive.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah already happened, didn't it?
I don't know. I'm not Jewish. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought it did.
Don't come for me. I don't know. All the Jewish people are gonna cut me down.
Any Jewish people in the chat, please God, leave us. We don't know. We're stupid.
Okay, now what? Well,
we were gonna do a recap, weren't we?
yeah. Okay, recap.
We just like, all right, bye. Fun
What?
times.
Wait, recap. What are we recapping?
Like what we were up to.
Oh, while we were gone.
Yeah, like why we were gone.
Okay, yeah, we should probably talk about
Yeah.
that. Why were we gone? No. We were gone because of technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Because like it was just really hard to film while you guys were away, and then also
we did try.
At some
We
point, a
did
computer
do.
had a shit.
Well, Kai's main computer when we got back from our trip to San Diego actually died. So
Yeah.
your
Rest
little
in
guy,
peace.
you guys.
It did.
Oh,
There he is.
Still used garbage laptop until a buddy of ours let us use their PC.
yeah, Papa bless.
Papa bless.
Shout out to the homie for letting us use their computer. We'd be lost without them. Anyway, that was pretty much the reason for us. You want to talk about what's going on in your life, dude?
In my life, it's just been like getting ready for Christmas, basically.
Woo.
Been doing a lot of Christmas
too.
shopping.
Same. Ugh.
Lots of Christmas shopping.
I hate the amount of people that are out and about.
Oh my god.
I
like it's so freaky because like we obviously go to the mall for a lot of our Christmas shopping because there's like 3 big malls where I live.
We have one.
That's sad.
We have one mall. I'm not even
Oh.
exaggerating. We have one mall.
We have 3. We usually go to, especially for Christmas shopping.
Shopping?
We go-
The shopping.
the shop. It feels like that. But we go to
This
like
Christmas,
Chinook Mall and like
shopping.
everybody goes there. And it's just like people everywhere. We went to one of the stores and there's just like a line almost going outside just to one store because the capacity limits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, luckily we didn't really encounter any of that. My main irritation is just I'm not
people.
used to being around so many people at once, and Omicron is a thing, so like that
Ugh.
paranoia kicks in.
Yeah. Yeah. Where I live, we have half of the cases of our province, so let's go.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, just one city
That's
alone.
bad.
Yeah, it's not
That's
good.
bad.
It's really not good.
Luckily, here on the Big Island, we don't have that as a problem.
Yeah.
It's not as big of a deal. I think it's because they've been careful, but
hmm We have not been careful. Actually, recently, I don't care about his position because he's kind of a douchebag. But recently, whoever's been running our shitty little province decided to loosen the restrictions of like gatherings for Christmas
oh,
during like the uptick of the new variant. He was like,
yeah.
"Hey, do you guys want to hang out with your family, like your full family, for Christmas?"
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Yeah, like
I
that really
appreciate
smart
the
idea.
opportunity to spread it, you know?
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Thank
This
you, brother.
pandemic fake anyways.
Oh my god.
Yeehaw, brother.
Yeah, this Omicron has basically I have beef with Omicron
I did
because
too.
Bengo was supposed to fly out here for New Year's, and
Mm-hmm.
now because of Omicron and because we are and when I say we, I think I mean Bengo, are very careful with what's going on and we don't want it to he doesn't
Yeah,
want to take any chances. I don't blame you.
there's too many moving parts because like, especially coming back, there's no way I can feasibly isolate in my house. And because it's like such a small apartment with my whole family, and I have to worry about like my dad, who would be now like out of work because
Yeah.
they'd probably be like, "Hey, yo, you can't work if you literally have the virus that everybody's worried about right now."
Right, yeah. I
And
mean,
then they'd be concerned of him spreading it anywhere.
it's a good call overall. I'm just
Yeah.
beefing with Omicron now because
That's why we're flipping everybody off.
I had a plan for New Year's and now my plan is dashed.
No. Well, there's always summer.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out where you can be here during the summer, which arguably could be better, but you might melt. You might
It
die. It's
might
fine.
die.
You'll
Yeah.
be fine, I think.
It is fine.
I'm confident that you'll be okay. You'll be uncomfortable in the heat, but you'll be okay.
You'll be uncomfortable, but you'll make it. You'll get through
You're
it.
not gonna die. You're not gonna have a heat stroke. You'll be
It's like
Nah,
okay.
nah.
it's like when you leave ice cream out, but only the outer parts get melted. You know,
Ew,
Yeah.
why do you have to describe it
Right.
like that?
you'll like
So my
partially melt.
skin's gonna melt.
Yes, but your innards will be fine.
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
glad that
We
my organs will
we
survive, but my skin will melt.
we may have a little AC unit at that point, maybe, but
I
usually we
think my
just raw
cooler
dog the
idea,
summer.
my cooler idea is really smart. I'll just sit in a cooler with
I
ice.
I pitched that he just have one of those tiny little hand fans.
Well, I can bring mine. I can bring the one that I already have. I
You
have like a little
have
fan.
one?
I have a little fan, yeah.
That's not gonna do jack for you.
You pitched the idea.
I just yeah, because I thought it'd be funny, but it actually won't do it. It's not gonna help you at all.
This
It's
bitch
either
really was like, "Hey, yo, you can have like a tiny fan. I already have one. That's not gonna do shit."
that's not good.
As soon as you find out that I have one,
I think it's funny that you own one. I always have viewed them as like BS, like a
they're
toy.
very, yeah, they're very useless.
I would say they are. I
I
argue that
just,
here, especially, they're not gonna help you.
I'm beefing so hard because I went through all of the chaos of getting my stupid Canadian passport, and now it just
Yeah,
sits here
yeah.
as just like it's just a little book that was $120.
Oh my god, dude, they
Yeah,
cost that much? Jesus.
yeah, and that's the cheap option. That's the 5 years option.
Oh, you can pay for more years?
Yeah, you can have the 5 years option and the 10 years option.
Oh, damn.
I paid
I
for
don't
five.
know. I don't know shit about shit.
No, you don't.
I haven't gone anywhere outside of the country, so I don't know shit about shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know about shit either. I like
Yeah, you
triple
had to
checked
learn.
that. Yeah. It
And
was
now
so exciting because every single time we would be prepared to put everything away, we'd find this new like task we had to do. Like
oh
we'd be like
no.
we'd start putting everything into the like container where we are gonna like ship it off, and then it would be my dad would look over it again, he'd be like, "Huh, you need this signature." And I'd be like, "What?" And he'd be like, "Do you have this signature?" And I'm like, "No." So then we'd have to
What?
go get this signature from a person, and then this person would have to sign the back of the picture, and then we'd had to print out what my license, and then send off my birth certificate. It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I hate paperwork. All of that is a nightmare to me. I hate
Mm,
paperwork more than anything.
That's the bitch. Because you also had to make sure that the person is not your family, but they've had a passport for more than a year. The person signing your shit.
That's so weird and random.
It felt like it was so many hoops and
Like,
hurdles.
how do we gatekeep this
Yeah, how do
from
we
poor people?
gatekeep? Yeah, how do we gatekeep people from getting your passport? We want to make sure it's as complicated as
Yeah,
possible.
we gotta make sure that no one can escape our country.
We need to make sure that you can't leave easily.
Yeah, you're not getting out of
And
Canada
then
easily,
you know
guys.
what? New variant. Now you just can't leave.
Now you can't leave! Ugh!
Like
Needless.
right on the dot, the new
It's like
variant showed up.
it's like a month away from you flying out. New variant drops.
Yeah. I was like,
Um,
that's not the update I wanted.
and, when it was announced that it was out or whatever, when it was reported, we were still in Cali, and then we were
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit, are we gonna be fucking stuck here?" And I was like, "Nah, they're not gonna do shit about shit. The US is so dysfunctional, they wouldn't dare lock us out of our out of our home." And they didn't.
No. The only thing they would do is lock international, and that's what
Yeah,
my
that's what
dad
I was thinking too.
yeah, that's what my dad was like freaking out. He was like, "Okay, but the border, and as soon as you're in America, you'll be treated like an American citizen, which is get the fuck out of our country."
Oh,
And I was
Canada,
like,
what the
he makes
fuck?
a point.
You wanna protect your homies. They're like, "Nah. You
Well,
touch you touch any other country,
you
get out."
you touched a filthy American, you're done.
You're
You're
done.
done.
You're done.
You're disowned. Give me that
Um,
American, like, give me that Canadian citizenship. That's no
needless
longer yours.
needless to say, I'm beefing with Omicron.
I'm
No doubt.
beefing too.
I'm beefing with COVID. We're not cool now because it's affected
we,
me.
because we were cool at one point.
We were cool at one point, but now we're not.
Thought you were bae. Turns out you're just fam.
Bro.
Bro. You at Omicron right now.
Ugh.
I thought we were bae.
Well, now that we're in this, like, festive thing, I guess we should talk
Merry
about Christmas
Christmas.
in some capacity.
What are you planning to do for Christmas?
That's a very loaded topic,
No,
but
I did not know it was like. Sorry to make it political, but
this is a political answer.
yeah.
I'm just gonna spend it I'm gonna spend the morning with my family, hopefully, and
God
then I'm
damn.
actually gonna
That's
go
really deep. Didn't know you were gonna go there.
and then I'm gonna get out of there as quickly as possible. I don't wanna overstay my welcome, and I'll go to a friend's house. So it'll be a poppin' Christmas. It'll be hopping from one place to another.
Yeah.
Imma eat some pecan pie, which I don't know if I've talked about, but this is another reason why I'm bitter about you not being
The
here, is because
food I can't eat.
the the pecan pie that I make for the holidays, I could make it while you're here, but I feel like that's wrong. I feel like making a pecan pie in the summer is like a faux pas.
Just do it.
Mm. And then if you don't like it, I'll wanna kick your ass even more. You'll have to sit there and pretend you like it.
I'm good at
Just
that.
How are you good at that? Wait, you have experience with that?
Yes.
I can't. I'm terrible at that. If I
I've
eat
actually
something,
grown worse at it, actually. Ever since I got on T, I used to be decently good at faking certain things. But ever since I got on T, everybody knows that I don't like things.
why? What?
Because I just have no filter now.
How does tea make you have no
I don't
filter?
know, but I
What?
just it's been a problem. Like, I've just been like, oh, cool, gross. Like, I've just said things, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
I have always done that. And I've learned that that is not nice to people when they
It
make good
isn't.
food. But I still do it, so fuck it. I'm not gonna lie. Because if I
Yeah.
lie, I'll be like, ooh, this is great. Well, I'm like spitting it into a napkin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be like, ew, dude. This is gross to me.
You do that at a restaurant.
I would not do it directly to them at the
There you
restaurant,
go.
but I
Better
would say it
shaking
out
hands,
loud.
bud.
I'd probably
Mm.
I'd pay for it at that point, so I'd be obligated to eat it, I think.
Ah,
But when it comes to, like, people I know, yeah, I just tell them if I don't like it.
you just tell them.
Yeah. I'd be hurting people's feelings.
You
I don't mean to. That's not the
just do it.
intent. I just do it because it comes out. Like, I taste something, ugh, bro, that's disgusting. It's not on purpose, it just comes
Well,
out.
usually I do the thing of like I just stay quiet and people focus on other people around me. So then I can just like put it to the
Oh,
side and be
yeah,
like,
I just wanna say you do that in conflict too.
I do.
In conflict, he just keeps his mouth shut,
I do.
so nothing gets pointed at him. It's the
I do.
smart thing to do. I
I just
unfortunately am not
watch.
that smart.
I just stay quiet and look.
I need those skills. I need that. But I
But like,
will know now. See, you can't get out of whether or not you
now
like
you'll
my
know.
pie.
No. And I'll be
I
honest too.
I know, I'm good, that's what we want. I give you my pecan pie, you're like
It's a yikes,
silent
brother.
silent for a little while, like, "Alright, spill,
You just start cracking your
spill."
knuckles. What the fuck do you want to say? You're immediately crawling over
If
the
you have
table.
something if you have something to say it,
Say it,
Bengo.
bitch. What's wrong with it? Is it the pecans or is it the pie?
Did I overcook the crust? What is it? What's wrong with you? Why don't you like this masterpiece?
Speak. I'm like
Speak!
chewing. I'm like trying to eat it.
You haven't even gotten it into your mouth.
I just like cut it. I just started cutting. What's wrong with it? I haven't even tasted it yet.
I'm already defensive and angry.
I start sitting down. I sigh a little. What's wrong with it? I
Oh,
just
man.
sat down.
You know what?
Hmm.
I actually have an idea for something we could talk about.
What is it?
This is Christmas-related content now.
Oh, oh,
Uh, what was your worst Christmas?
my worst Christmas?
Yeah, like, do you have a memorable worst Christmas?
Hmm. I don't know because usually our Christmases always turned out really good. Like they'd always be because I always remember everything fondly apparently in my life.
Wow, that I
Yeah,
cannot say for me, but
because like
continue.
in relation to this, like I remember my birthday. Like one of my birthdays, I was like it was snowing on my birthday and that was in April. And I just remember it snowing and getting a bicycle that year and being like, oh darn, I got a bicycle. And then my mom was telling me about that day, and she's like, that's not how that day went because I was having a big feud with my mom that day. And I was trying to make sure that you didn't hear any of it. And I was like, well, I didn't because I don't remember a single
Oh,
fucking
damn.
thing.
You lucky bastard. You're like, "Oh, conflict in my family's life? I don't know.
I shut
I
that
never
off,
heard that."
tuned
Yeah,
that out, and didn't
tune that
happen.
shit out. Damn. My family's, like, meme is that every Christmas, someone's gonna cry. Every Christmas,
Oh,
one person's gonna cry. And it happens every year without fail. I'm not even joking. Every single year, one of us
Have you
cries
cried?
about something. I think I cried like once, but it usually was my sister. It wasn't me that was crying most of the time. I will say that.
What is it? What's the tears about? What's the tears?
Okay, so usually it's the most spoiled kid shit ever.
Oh, is it about
It's
like not getting the present they want?
Yes, it's literally
Oh.
that. It's literally that. It's so stupid, and I think I've only done it once, but it was because I'll tell you the reason why I cried one year. I was like I think I was like 12. I don't know. I don't know ages. And my mom got me a doll for Christmas. And I don't know if you know anything about me, but the last thing I want on my fucking Christmas present is a fucking baby doll. And I
Oh, it
looked
was a
at her.
baby doll.
Yeah, sorry, a baby doll. Like
Like a
straight up.
baby.
Yes. Yes, I think.
Just like one of those plastic ones. Did it
I
cry?
it didn't cry, but it was a baby doll. And I remember looking at my mom and going, I don't like this. And
No.
I've been very honest from the very beginning, and my
As you
mom
can
was
see, it's
like
a pattern of behavior.
really sweet and understanding about it, which I was like, shout out to her for that because I was like, "I hate this," and she was like, "Okay, we can take it back." So,
Oh.
at lea but I mean, usually the tears are my little sister who she would get really upset, especially, like, I don't know, you only have 1 sibling, right?
Yeah, my sister.
I have 2 that I grew up with. I technically have 3, but I have 2 that I grew up with when I actually cared about Christmas when I was a kid. I still
Yeah.
like Christmas, but it's not the same dynamic.
I treat
Uh,
Christmas like a competition.
it Oh my god. What do you mean, like, who gets the best present?
No, how many gifts I can give people.
Oh my god.
And also what I can wrap them as.
That I do like. I like that aspect. I don't know if anyone watches Bengo's stories, but occasionally he posts, like,
I can do a full like haul after, like on Christmas Eve or something.
yeah, you gotta document all of the
Yeah.
weird wrapping jobs you and your family do because it's kind of iconic.
Recently, I wrapped one of my sister's big gifts as a crib.
That's
That's
incredible.
the context I'm gonna give, and you can go find my pictures on my Instagram.
I was gonna say that's so extra. Like all I care about is making sure the gift is covered.
No, I like making sure that it's basically like a
Un-
masterpiece, like an
and
art piece, right
it
under the
has to
tree.
be an art piece. As if Christmas isn't stressful enough, I'm gonna add a new layer on top of everything else.
Yeah,
I could never.
I want to make sure that you do not understand what is under the tree.
Christmas is already so
I want it to
exhausting.
be a sensory overload.
Oh my god. It take
I want you to be discombobulated when you're trying to figure out what's under the
It's
tree.
already so discombobulating, and you're already adding to that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, I
god,
don't
that
want you to know what I got you.
oh my god! That's so funny to
You'll
me.
never know if it's wrapped as a vacuum.
Oh my god, wait, I have a follow-up Christmas-related question.
Okay.
As a kid, did you ever try to sneak a peek at the Christmas presents you got?
No. Never.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Me neither. I never tried. I was one of those kids that firmly believed that it was better as a surprise.
Yeah. Well,
But
also,
my
like, the thing was, we, like, as kids, we believed heavily in Santa.
oh, I have a story relating to that.
So,
Okay, continue.
but, like, we believed really hard in Santa because a lot of the times our parents were absolute gremlins and fed into the, like, well, because we were, like, there was one, like, many years we'd ask for big gifts. Like, one year was iPods, and we were poor.
iPod Shuffle or iPod?
Like, iPod 4, like the
Oh,
little
damn.
device.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
we were like, I know we're asking a lot, but that'd be really cool if we got some for Christmas. And our parents were like, I don't know. That's really difficult. Like they played it up. They were like, we don't know. Like I don't think that's gonna fit in the budget. And we were like, oh my god, we won't see them. And then under the tree, they managed to get them under there and wrap them as Santa. So we kept thinking that Santa was just like coming in clutch every time.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
We thought
My
Santa was a
parents
winner.
my parents were religious, and
Ooh,
because of that, Santa was like a big no-no. Like it was like
really?
it's all about Jesus, and we pay attention to Santa. That's a pagan holiday, and I'm not even being facetious here. Like this is, they straight up said that. So at a very very young age, my family was like, Santa isn't real, and all the
Oh,
kids around here, uh, that believe in Santa, their parents are lying to them, and so here
oh.
I am, Miss all about the truth, right? I'm Miss
Mm.
I gotta tell the truth in every situation. So I
Oh
remember
no.
one year I've done this a few times, but this
I know where
specific
this is
time,
going.
one year we were spending Christmas with another family. Uh like we lived in the bottom part of their house, so we were in the same space for
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah. Duplex type
Kind
deal.
of. Yeah, it was because my mom was gonna give birth soon and we lived
Hey.
she wanted to give birth in a house, but our house was not sufficient for what she wanted to do. So she was
Yeah,
having a home birth in someone else's house, so we were staying there for the
fascinating.
holidays. Yeah, it's a weird story, but regardless, uh they had two daughters, I think.
Uh-huh.
And at that point, it was me and my little sister, so it was like four girls, and we were hanging out a few like weeks before Christmas, and they're like talking about all the things Santa's gonna get them. Or
Oh
the
no.
and I turned to them and I'm like, "You know Santa's not real, right?" And
Oh
they're like,
no.
they all look at me like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, your parents get you gifts. Don't you
You were
know?"
that asshole.
And they got so upset, and they were crying, they were so upset.
Yeah.
They run to their parents and they're like, "Is Santa not real?" So their mom had to talk to my mom about,
Ugh,
like, how we ruined Christmas because I told them Santa's not real.
the
And my
poor
mom,
kids.
according to my mom, I could be wrong about this, but my mom was like, "Yeah, well, he's not real, so what do you expect?"
Bruh.
Like,
That's a core memory for those kids.
my mom did not give a fuck. She was like, "Yeah, dude, it's all
Damn.
about Jesus, like, that's
That
you guys
that
are."
is cringe.
I think it's so funny, and I
Oh, it's
continue.
funny. It's very funny. But like, imagine being like, "Yo, fuck your holiday.
Yeah,
It's all
straight
about
up.
Jesus."
And I was that kid. I was 100% that kid.
We would not have been friends in school.
Oh my god, I would've ruined your whole day. I
Oh,
would've ruined Christmas for you.
I would I would have been so mad. I would have cried.
That was not the first or last. I mean, I think that was the first time, but it was not the last
That was
time.
the beginning of the fucking wrath.
When I was in, elementary school, I would just
Oh
tell
no.
kids that because I got such a reaction the first
Yeah.
time. I was like, "Oh, this is a power that I have over other children." And so I started abusing that power. I was like, You guys should know that, like, Santa's not real.
Damn, that's cold.
This holiday is about Jesus." And my little friends are like,
Uh,
"What?"
oh my god.
Anyway, that's what I did as a kid when it comes to Santa. I never believed in him because my parents never encouraged that.
Nah, my parents created a production when it came to Santa in our house. It was very believable as a child because every cookie was gone. The milk was just it
I
was like,
do
it looked like somebody definitely had some, and all of the carrots for the reindeer were missing in the fridge.
I do wish that I experienced that because it sounds really cute and wholesome.
Oh, it's really great when you're a kid.
Kai, did you ever believe in Santa?
Were you a believer of Santa Claus?
Yes.
You
Oh, you
were.
were a Santa kid.
Until the internet
Oh,
ruined it.
oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
I recall like Googling it
Oh my!
Oh.
You
when
Googled,
learning.
is Santa real?
Yeah, and the internet let me down.
That's so pure and sad.
Oh, that's so sad.
I remember it being ruined because I was eavesdropping on a conversation. I think it was the year we were getting our first ferret, and I eavesdropped on my mom picking up the ferret from the person,
Oh.
and I was like, "Yeah, it's not Santa Claus."
Oh
And I was really in my feelings.
no! Oh no! I'm wondering if it's right to like tell kids that for so long. I don't know what the right thing to do is because it
I
seems
think no matter,
fun.
it's inevitable they're gonna learn, right? I think it's
Yeah, they're gonna
inevitable,
learn.
but it's more fun than to like have them experience those kinds of things.
I think so too. I think it's just like a tooth
I,
fairy situation. Like I believed
yeah.
in the tooth fairy,
Oh, I believed in the Tooth Fairy.
which I thought was dumb. Like you're gonna have me believe in the tooth fairy, not Santa. We're the
So
equal.
yeah, just sitting there. So the Tooth
Yeah.
Fairy is Jesus approved.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, she's a dirty little capitalist. She gives me money for my teeth. Like, what do you mean? How is this Jesus approved,
Listen,
guys?
the Tooth Fairy supports the economy, and that is Jesus approved.
That's Jesus approved.
The Tooth Fairy gets the Jesus stamp of approval.
I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know what my stance is on Santa. Like, on one hand, I'm like, you're lying to kids for
I'm
fun.
I'm probably gonna tell if I have kids, if the world isn't ended by then, if I have children, I'm lying.
You're
Hands
lying?
down. Yeah.
I don't think I can bring myself to do it.
I'll just
Also,
make sure that
because
one of my children does not listen to this audio.
yeah, good luck with that. I
I'm
guess they
just
won't really care.
nah. That
They're
they'd
not gonna
probably
give
be
a
like,
shit.
ew, cringe. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Ew, cringe. This is such a
This
dated
is
content.
disgusting. Yeah. What
Cringe to
is
watch.
this laptop? Ugh.
I gotta say, I would not lie to my kids, I don't think. If I had them, I don't think I'd have the heart
Aw.
to lie to them. I would make Christmas fun, but I could not lie to them because I'm a terrible liar. Okay,
Do you?
I'm gonna say this really quietly because there is a
Okay.
kid here,
Oh
but
no.
one of our actually, never mind.
Just keep it to yourself.
No, I can say it. I can say it
You can
because
say,
this
just
episode comes out on Friday. So
just be
basically,
gentle. Just be gentle.
I know I'm being quiet. I'm being quiet. Okay. So
Gotta get
I
low for this.
I've been holding on to the
Yeah.
secret. Our nieces and nephew. Okay.
Oh yeah, this
They're
one. Keep it quiet.
they're going. They are going to be surprised with a trip to Disneyland.
The D word.
Okay. And I have had to keep it a secret, and I am terrible at keeping secrets. So I have been bursting at the seams to say something, but I have had to bite my tongue. And it's they they've been like all sad. They're like, we don't have anything planned for the next week and all this like
Oh.
and I'm like, bite your tongue, don't fucking say anything.
Well, you
You
keep your stinky mouth shut for those kids because you know how much they're gonna light up when they learn. So
I know,
you keep your fat fucking mouth shut for those
I've been
children.
doing it.
Think of the children.
I'm keeping my mouth
Think
shut,
of the fucking children.
but trust me, I've almost slipped multiple times. I
I
haven't fumbled, but I am a dumbass who does terrible with secrets.
I'm just glad that the one advantage of my household is that we all wake up at 3 a.m. basically to open presents.
Oh my god.
I'm not fucking kidding.
What?
Half the
It's, like,
time,
dark out?
yes, we're done opening presents and the sun is finally rising. I'm not kidding.
Well, I do say we would wake up at 5 AM
Mm,
and open presents.
Yeah, our household was up early. Sometimes my parents are up, waking us up, being like, "Hey,
Yeah,
yo."
well, I know there were a few Christmases where my parents just didn't sleep. They stayed up all night wrapping presents and then woke us up in the
Mhm.
morning.
That didn't happen for us.
Oh, your parents slept?
Yeah, they got some sleep in.
I think they might have gone. According to my memory, my parents would drink wine, smoke weed, and wrap presents.
That sounds like my parents too.
I,
That sounds exactly like my
and you
parents.
know what? If I'm being honest, if I ever had kids, I'd do the same fucking thing. I'd do the same shit. I get it now. I
Yeah.
understand. Because it's not fun for old people as much. It's not the same magic. So you have to, like, make yourself intoxicated and get on that
That
wrapping
that's where I'm
grind.
getting the magic in. Absolutely creating just these works of art that people have to try and unwrap.
Yeah, I definitely think that's actually not a bad idea.
It's so much joy watching them figure it out because there's so much like they're like figuring out what's present and what is cardboard.
Oh my god. I definitely would like to attempt that, but I don't know if I have the patience or
Mm,
the artistry.
mm. Yeah, it takes time.
Takes practice.
Yeah, it you gotta like get into it. Your first round's not gonna be easy.
That would be a good example of, like, a weird Christmas, tradition you have in your family, right?
But yeah, it's probably mostly me that does it.
Okay,
My sister joins in.
you
Yeah.
started the tradition. Is there any other weird family Christmas traditions you have?
We started a tradition. We unfortunately have been kicked in the dick by Omicron and also COVID, but we'd always go to Denny's at like 6 a.m. after we're done opening presents.
Oh, that's really cute. I actually love
Yeah.
that.
So we
That's
go to
really
get
cute.
more Christmas breakfast after we open all of our gifts and then come back and we play around with all of our Christmas gifts before we prepare for dinner.
Aw, I actually think that's adorable. We
Yeah.
we would I don't think this is a weird Christmas thing, I think this is actually pretty common, but, we would open one present
Oh, yeah, and
before
that
Christmas.
one's a common one I've heard.
I think it's Hispanic. It's
Oh,
my dad according to my dad, he used to have to stay up till past midnight, and whoever could stay up the latest would be able to open an extra
that's
present.
really funny.
But for us, because I guess he didn't believe in Santa as a kid. That was their tradition. Because I think Santa's
Uh,
like a Western thing, I don't know. But for in Venezuela, where he's from, they didn't really do that. They just did the staying up late
yeah,
contest for the kids, or whoever could stay up the latest could get a present. But with us, we would just open one present before Christmas, on Christmas Eve. And that
I've heard that one a couple times.
we would
We've
always
even
open PJs though, straight up.
that's a fair one because then it would be like, oh, you get to wear your PJs now and you get to go to bed and then wake up in your new PJs.
Exactly, you, like, got the new drip, and then
Yeah,
for
the Christmas drip.
I got the Christmas drip for the Christmas photo in
Yeah,
the
dude,
morning.
look at my Christmas drip. You took Christmas photos.
Well, just in the morning, like, well,
Like
after we
unwrapping.
after or I think it's right before we unwrap presents, my mom makes us all sit down in front of the tree and take a photo,
Mm.
and, like, it's funny to see them now because you see all of my different hair styles and colors
We
in
usually
these
just have
Christmas photos.
collections. We just have collections of photos of us unwrapping gifts because my dad likes taking the progress photos.
Oh, cute. Yeah, my mom, I think, does that, but the main one that she usually shows everybody is that first photo of all of us waking up,
Mm.
like, kind of delirious in front of the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Oh, another tradition, mostly for the rest of the family, is the morning smoking weed.
Oh my wait, what? Hold
'Cause
on.
I'll be drinking coffee and I'll be ready to unwrap gifts, and they're like, "Hold on, we're smoking weed first."
I
And I'm
love
like,
your parents so much.
can we sit down and open these? They're like, "No."
I love that. I'm gonna do that for this Christmas. I can't smoke, so I'm just gonna take an edible before we go. Because that sounds so
Because
smart.
we'll all get coffee and we'll all sit down, and then they have coffee, and I'm like, okay, perfect. And then they're smoking weed, and I'm like, Kate, sit down.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I love your parents. It makes me want to like hang out with them in the future. I
Meet
will.
them. You
Yeah, I
will.
gotta meet them.
There's always a future
I
where
will
you come
fly
up
to
to Canada.
Canada
Yeah,
and hang out and get high with your parents.
you can totally do that.
I intend on doing so.
There's
Trust
so
me.
many shops where you can just buy edibles here.
I know, dude. Man, the convenience of San Diego, all the weed, I miss
Mm,
it. Fucking Hawaii needs to legalize that shit already. Everyone's a pothead here anyway.
yeah.
It would be
Yeah.
a booming industry. Like, come
It
on.
would be a booming industry. Oh my god, I just had war flashbacks to the
Oh,
first time. Hmm?
war flashbacks of what?
Like
Spill.
when they first legalized weed here, like all across Canada, and like the fight of going to every weed store my parents had to go through, and there were like lines all outside of them,
Oh,
and they were like sold out. Like there was like only so many places that were selling because they were already out of stock the fucking first day they opened.
damn.
And like finding the right store, and it was all like really expensive in the beginning because of course it was, because
Yeah.
like the demand was so high, and like yeah, just the amount of chaos of just like
When was
getting
that?
it was a while ago now.
I could probably
Now that
look
I
it
think
up.
about it, probably.
When did Canada
Live googling right
legalize
now.
weed? 2018, so really recently.
Yeah, it feels like leagues leagues ago because of just like how chaotic it was to in comparison to now, where it's like there's a
Right.
weed store right next to every other liquor store here.
Well, now it's an industry that is stabilized.
Yeah, it's less chaotic, but yeah,
Yeah.
in the beginning it was just like Jesus, this
Yeah.
is so much.
What else Christmas stuff can we talk about? I'm really in the mood now.
You're in the Christmas
I'm
mode.
feeling festive. Oh, did
Hmm.
you one of the other traditions my family had was every year on Christmas Eve, we'd put on the Christmas music. We'd be in our little Christmas jammies, and then we'd also watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, the animated one
Oh, yeah,
with
that's
Jim
the only.
Carrey.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean what?
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
The
wait, sorry, I'm dumb. The Christmas Carol, right?
th- thank
I'm
you,
sorry.
because
We
I
never
was
watched
mind
Nightmare Before
fucked.
Christmas. I'm
You're
sorry, I'm
like
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
the
sorry.
animated one, and I'm like, yeah, that's the only way it was.
Jim
Stop
Carrey?
motion. Jim Carrey. Where was he in the movie?
Sorry, please don't come for me, guys. That was the movie we'd always
Jesus.
watch, though. Every year.
Ah, we. That's a very cute tradition, but we don't really have any like Christmas Eve s- centric traditions. Like we usually watch Christmas movies whenever we feel like it.
Oh, damn. That's
Yeah.
that's kind of wild. I can't even imagine.
Like my dad will just turn on Christmas movies.
Whenever, like throughout the year?
Yeah. It was like the beginning of December and he already had like Christmas movies on.
What the fuck? I don't know. There's a very specific time frame where I consume Christmas media, and it's the week
Really?
of Christmas. Like that week.
That's when you consume it.
Yeah.
Oh dude,
Uh,
it is as soon as Remembrance Day is over, like November 11th, I think, as soon as it clicks over, the Christmas tree is up
I can't
in
believe
this
that.
house. Yes.
Ours usually would go up like first week of December,
Mm.
and then it would stay up through February. We wouldn't take it down until it's like months later.
My dad literally negotiated this year to get it up earlier.
You
He
know
was
what?
like, the day of Remembrance Day, he was like, could we do it today? Could we put it up today?
What this is making me realize is that we did not get into the Christmas spirit this year, and it makes me a little sad. Like, we need some
Christmas
Christmas lights
vibes.
or something in here. Like, I'm
I have
realizing,
Christmas lights all over my room right now.
bruh, I do not. We did not do any of that.
Well, that was just for my own personal enjoyment. And also our door is wrapped like a Christmas present.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, and then we have
We,
lights out on our balcony. We get very festive here.
I guess I don't have that festive. I don't know. Christmas is like my favorite holiday though, so I
Mine
should be
too.
more. I should be more on it, but I have not been. This is whack. Now I'm like,
Oh,
I need some Christmas
now that
lights.
we're thinking of all the Christmas and the traditions, our house kind of does now have a new tradition of having after eights the chocolates under the tree at like throughout the whole month of December.
What the fuck is that? After 8?
You've never had after eights?
What the fuck is that?
Look it up.
What? Ew, what is that?
Bitch, it's like a flat mint, like a
Ugh.
chocolate coated like mint
Oh, this looks
type beat.
nasty.
Shut the fuck up, it's
It
delicious.
looks like it's filled with minty cum.
It
No,
is.
thank you. It's so gross.
So out
Ew.
of pocket. It's delicious. You shut
Wait,
your whore mouth. It's delicious.
The orange and mint flavor is something I'd be open to.
Huh?
The
Not
orange?
just the chocolate? It's
No.
dark chocolate. It's
I-
delicious.
I don't care for chocolate all that much. I fucking hate mint so much.
Well, it's in our tradition that we have a box of those now under the tree at all times.
That's very cute.
And
I'm
if
glad
we
you
run
guys
out,
enjoy the minty cum.
shut the fuck up. If we run out, we have to buy more. And we actually ran out one time and we couldn't find them when we were getting groceries. So then
Panic.
I bought a box recently and then we devoured the box in like a day. So now I have to buy more.
I don't know. I don't know about this one. If I had to rate this, I'd be like, this gets a 2, maybe.
That's your own personal opinion.
Yes.
More
it
after
is.
eights for me.
Yes. I don't even know if we have them here.
Mmm.
I'm
You
not
thi-
sure.
It's Nestle, you have to.
Maybe.
I doubt that this is a Canadian thing.
I don't know, Kai.
Highest of doubt over here.
Kai, you gotta weigh in here. Do you recognize these?
They're really, like, you can barely find them. Like, we have a hard time finding them outside of the Christmas season.
They're called After 8. I'm watching him Google it, and he's got it
Oh,
wrong right
no.
now.
Well, they're, like, hard to find except for Christmas.
Oh,
Like, we can
really? Is that
usually...
like a Christmas thing?
Yeah, they're commonly, like, a Christmas thing. You can sometimes find them, like, at Shoppers. Usually, I notice you can find them at Shoppers Drug Mart. Off season, but usually, yeah, it's like we can only find them on Christmas.
I think Kai would like these, but I don't know. I don't like them. I haven't even tried them.
You've just looked at them, yeah.
I know I don't like them. I know it. I know myself.
They're like a junior mint. It's delicious.
Ugh. Gross. Disgusting. Foul.
I don't think we have those here.
I don't think we
You
have them
don't?
either. No, I don't think so.
I've never seen them before. I looked at I looked if they're in stock at our local Safeway, Target, and Walmart, and they're not in stock, which means they've like never been on the shelves.
Oh,
and that's like
not
those
good.
are the primary supermarkets on the island or on this side of the island.
Oh.
Damn, Kai fact checked. I was like, what the
Yeah, he
hell
was,
is he
like,
looking up? I
looking.
thought you were confused, but you were not confused.
You were
No.
on a mission.
He was on a mission fact checking. Yeah, I've never seen them in my life, but I know I'd hate them.
Weird.
Oh shit, Pepper just.
Come
Come here, dog.
It says that they're sold across North America, so they should be.
I know, but Hawaii is like
Yeah, they're probably not in
Across
Hawaii.
North America does not mean Hawaii.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hawaii.
It means
A
you
lot of
guys
the
haven't had them,
things-
but they are in the U.S.
Yes.
Hawaii pisses me off because I just want to make arepas, and I can't
Mm.
make them because they don't fucking sell pan here, which is the flour that is commonly used for it. And I'm
Yeah,
pissed off about it. I'm mad
that's
about it.
fair. You're allowed to be
Irritated.
mad. At least, okay, positive. Positive of me not being able to leave the fucking country. I get to at least have time to prepare Canadian treats that I want to bring along with me.
Yes, you have time to think about what you're gonna bring.
I have time to write it down and also save up a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna try some shit, man.
I gotta bring ketchup chips,
You
definitely.
well, I've had that before.
Well, I'm gonna bring them even though.
I
'Cause
will
it's
eat
the
them because they're
people.
fire, but
They are fire.
I'm just saying I've tried them before.
And also the maple leaf cookies, those are like hands down some of the most Canadian things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I think I've tried them when I was younger, and I remember not liking them, but I'll try them again.
Smarties also, and I do want to bring some Canadian maple syrup.
Hit us with the Canadian maple syrup. Yes.
Those are the plans. Those are my ideas.
Very good ideas. I approve of all of those ideas.
You approve?
I approve. I'm always gonna say yes to snacks though, so
Yeah, that's true. You just want to eat.
consume
Like,
snack.
give this to me. You just start eating the box.
Have you tried tamarind before?
What? What'd that look like?
Tamarind? It's like Kai's on it.
Oh.
Kai's
It's
on it.
not. You don't eat tamarind itself. It's something that you have with a candy. It's a flavor. It is an African fruit. And how it's used is determines whether or not it's like an incredibly bitter sweet flavor, or that sweetness gets carried by snacks that have like spiciness with them. And it's used in Mexican candies a lot. And
Yeah,
it's really
Oh.
good.
we tried it for the first time while we were in San Diego, and it is so good. It might be my favorite, like,
I'd probably
candy
say
flavor.
broadly no. Like, I don't know.
We'll have to order some, and then while you're here, you gotta try it. It's good.
Okay.
And you're gonna try lihimoy
Yeah.
too, which is kind of similar to tamarind because it's like a powder that they use to put on
Yeah.
candy, but it's sweeter. It's more sweet than
I'm gonna
tamarind
eat a
is.
lot of food.
We're gonna fatten you up.
Gonna fatten me up.
Yeah, I'm sad that I can't fatten you up now, though.
Aw.
Ooh,
Boo, no. Boo, we can't feed this fucking kid a bunch of food. Assholes.
me telling everyone that my homie is coming to visit.
I'm
Now
like an
when they
elusive
ask,
creature now.
he's not coming. He can't
Oh,
come. Cries.
cry. The summer, unfortunately, trying to be mentally positive for the future, so that I don't sit here
We'll
just
probably have
sad about it.
more fun stuff to do in the summer anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it. I'm
Yeah.
just mildly sad, honestly. Like it's gonna happen.
Mildly infuriating.
We're gonna fly you out here regardless.
Yeah. It'll happen.
What
Just
are
not
some
now.
What are some other Christmas related questions we can ask each other?
Hmm. What are some what you don't believe in Santa, which you didn't believe in Santa as a kid.
I was not set up for that. No.
Did you usually get the gifts that you wanted
Oh,
as a
yeah.
kid?
Generally, I almost
Other than
always
the
got what I
baby?
wanted. But I also think that's because I was very direct and knew exactly what I wanted, and I think that actually helped my parents out a lot.
That's true.
As I got
They
older, it actually got like, I remember getting gifts that were, like, a total miss, and I was
Mm,
like, "Damn." Like, as a teenager, I remember being really disappointed on Christmas purely because I was like, "What the hell? What the
yeah.
hell is this shit? Come on." But overall, yeah, I something my mom would always say every year, and I mean every single year, my mom would say, "This year, we're not gonna have a lot of stuff." And then
Oh,
on
no.
Christmas Day, we have an excessive amount of stuff, and I'm like, you can't keep doing this, mom. You
You
can't
can't
keep
keep
saying
doing this to me.
that we you can't keep scaring us with, "We're not getting a lot of stuff this year," and then we
That's
get, like, a fuck ton of shit. My
That's
mom
so
just, like,
funny.
oh,
Oh.
sh she's I swear she says it to, like, cover her ass in case she fucks up on the gifts. She's
Yeah,
like,
just in case.
"Well, just in case I fuck it up, I'm just gonna say it's bad," which, like,
Just
I
in
do
case
that.
there's not a lot. We'll say that there's not a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
My dad did that this year a bit. He was like, "We're gonna have a bit of a smaller Christmas this year, and the tree is already full, and they haven't wrapped the gifts for us yet."
Yeah, that's
So,
what I swear parents always say that shit. Like, come on, guys.
like, come on, like, you can just
I
be
guess
honest.
I guess it's because maybe when they start their shopping, they're like, "I'm not finding anything." But by the time it's like
Or it's just
Christmas
like
Day,
prediction. Yeah,
it's like fat amounts of gifts.
yeah. It also just looks a lot more dramatic under the tree because
I
there's
think
only
so.
so much space under the tree.
Well, something I realized after I did a bunch of Christmas shopping was when you don't wrap the stuff, it looks really underwhelming.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Christmas adds so much flair.
if you don't add that the fancy wrapping, you put it all under the tree.
Yeah,
If you look at the stuff objectively, it looks like nothing. And then you put it under the tree and you're like, "Oh shit, it's filling out the tree."
yeah. Or if you chaotically do what I do, which is just create art, you fill that tree up.
You mean inconvenience everybody.
Inconveniencing only my mother, who's really good at putting like presents under the tree. Like she's really good at Tetrising just a bunch of presents under there to make it all fit.
Right.
So I'm just a massive inconvenience. Yeah,
Oh my god.
I create just monstrosities, and she's like, can you make something that fits under here,
It's cute
please?"
though. It's like you're putting the extra effort in.
I made a pyramid.
What? Wait, what?
Well, I made like a giant triangle.
Okay, I was like, "What do you mean a pyramid?" What does that
I made
mean?
one of them into a giant fucking triangle that she can't fit under the tree.
You know what? I wish you could show us the
Live
image
show.
now. Yeah.
I could take pictures and then at some point we could show them off or something. We'll figure something out.
Maybe I think we should have a New Year's episode.
A New Year's episode where I just show all of the creations.
Yeah, maybe we could talk about what we got on Christmas.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Regardless, the Christmas vibes are not strong enough in my house right now, is what I'm
Mm,
realizing. I
no,
need to I need to do some like I need to bake some pies and
you need to
wrap some
fucking
presents.
up your game.
I need to listen to Mariah Carey stat.
Stat. S- Speaking of Mariah Carey, what I learned, I might be exposing my dad a little.
Oh no.
But my dad has the fruitiest fucking playlist I have ever heard in my entire life.
What
It's
is
like
it?
it's like old gay. That's the best way to describe it cuz he's like he listens to like he turned on his playlist while we were going Christmas shopping, all three of us, and it's just Mariah Carey blasting.
What?
And also the Dula Peep and I think Elton John collaboration. And I
What?
was like, "Ah,
Wait, what?
I'm not kidding."
Excuse me?
Yeah,
What?
That's what my dad listens to.
Dua Peep. I almost put Dua Peep.
Yeah. I started typing it.
Elton John?
I think.
It's real and it's
Yeah.
animated?
And he was
What
playing
is
it.
this? Wait. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna send the screenshot of what I'm looking at. What
he
is
did
this?
need. I'm sorry, Kai. You did need to bring up visuals.
Look at this. Pull this up. Pull this shit up.
Yeah, and he listened to that. That was on his phone.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me. I don't know why it doesn't surprise me, but it doesn't surprise me.
It's in character.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's. I've
Oh,
never seen this.
What?
He's doing it.
Yeah,
That.
okay. Look at that. What is
That's
that?
an image.
This is an image and a half. I need to watch this stat.
I'd like to be a part of this.
Oh my god. Anyway. Christmas confuses me. It's my favorite holiday, but some of the shit that's made for Christmas.
Well, this isn't even made for Christmas.
Wait.
He was just
you're
listening
just
to
saying.
this.
Oh, this isn't a Christmas thing. Okay.
No, this was just in his playlist when we were going Christmas shopping.
I see what you're saying. I'll have to check that out because that seems ridiculous. Anyway. How far in are we, Kai? What's the time? Nice.
Ooh, clean.
We're an hour and 1 minute.
Sick.
All right. I'm trying to think of any Christmas related things to talk about to close this out, maybe. But
Just a little bit more Christmas.
we need as much Christmas as possible.
Get out of our systems. Seeing as how you have no Christmas spirit.
I have Christmas spirit. I have Christmas spirit. Look at me. Look how Christmassy I look.
I drew that for you. That is my art.
Listen, I'm taking
Listening.
credit.
My ear is at the fucking headphone. What do I need?
I drew the background, okay?
That little, the Christmas tree.
You did not just say that little. Don't insult me. Am I drawing?
The immediate aggression.
Don't insult me.
You take that back.
You take that back, Bengo. You take that back.
If I ever see that little shit.
What else is there? Oh,
Hmm.
I'm assuming you've never had like a nativity scene underneath your Christmas tree.
A what?
The nativity scene, it's like baby Jesus, his
No.
mom, his adopted dad,
Yeah, my mom's just gonna set that up in my house.
3
You
wise
think on that
men.
one. You think that my mom is gonna set that up in our house.
Well, we had that. That one year we had like, you know those tiny trees? They're like a foot tall.
Yeah.
We had that with a
I'm
little string of lights and a nativity scene underneath it.
gonna be honest. That's cringe.
Listen, I didn't pick it out.
Well, I'm just saying it's cringe.
And there was a little baby Jesus that you could take out. So me
Can
and
you
my
throw him?
siblings we would play with baby Jesus. And he broke a leg off, I remember. And my mom
broke baby Jesus?
my mom was like, "You guys need to treat this with respect." And meanwhile, me and my siblings are like throwing baby Jesus around.
Let's see how far baby Jesus can go. Yeet!
Exactly.
Yeah. No. I feel like hell would freeze over before my mom would put that in our household.
Honestly, good
Or
for
let that
you.
in our household.
But she lied to you and told you Santa was real, so...
Yeah, at least it's better than being a buzzkill. Running around telling kids that Santa isn't real and that Jesus is the real MVP.
I stand by the initial Santa isn't real because I think it totally fits into my overall
Oh, it,
character
it
arc.
does.
Does
It
it
does.
surprise anyone that me, Sophia, has ruined Christmas for multiple children?
For not one, not two, but probably more than 3 children.
Oh, I used to do it all the time. After that point, I was ruined.
In the double digits of children's Christmas is ruined. Does that shock a single soul? No, it doesn't.
Did
It's
you get
fitting.
did you have the relationship with your sister where, like, you had to make sure that Christmas was fair?
Oh, our parents would just do that.
Like, they would give you the same amount of
Yes.
presents. Yeah. There were the occasional Christmases. Oh, this is why my sister always cried. Um, my little sister, her birthday is in early December, so they have to
Oh,
get her
no.
gifts in December. And so when Christmas rolls around, they've already burnt out all of their options. So she gets less than everybody else.
Yeah.
So when she's sitting there watching everyone open their gifts and she's getting the least amount of gifts, I can't say I blame her.
Yeah, it does as a kid, it stings a little because 'cause you're sitting there,
Yeah,
and
because you're
everybody just
looking at
opened
everybody
gifts.
else opening, like, however many gifts they've gotten, and you've got a significantly less amount.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sad.
It stings a little less when it's the gifts from you, but every other gift, it's like, "Bruh."
Yeah, I understand the frustration, especially as a kid. It's like, I get it.
You wanna be a part of it all.
You wanna
You want
be
it to be fair.
you want it to be fair, with the whole fairness thing, which all kids are like that. I thought I was our our little family was unique, but every single
No,
batch of
everybody has
kids
had that problem.
is like, "It needs to be fair. We need to have the same amount of gifts."
Under that tree.
Oh, no, I have hiccups.
Oh, god.
Anyway,
Fight through it.
fight through it. Ah!
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 Fuck them up. Beat them up. Beat up the hiccups. Punch back.
Oh, man. Yeah.
No, it's a pretty common
Have
problem
you
to
ever
have
cried
fairness.
on Christmas?
Uh, I don't have memory of crying on Christmas.
You've cried on
Oh,
Christmas. We've all
probably.
cried. Kai, have you cried on Christmas?
Waiting for the answer.
Dead air? Dead air?
Dead air,
No.
dead air. He has not cried on Christmas.
Yes, I have not.
You have not?
No.
I think I was a spoiled child when it came to Christmas because, like, when Kai talks about Christmas, he's like, "Yeah, I got some socks. I was happy about it.
I
I
got
got
pulled out
socks."
of the wonder too early,
Oh,
Oh,
no.
and everything was always with a thought of far sight. And I'm like, huh, this
Aw.
is a very materialistic day of celebrants. And it's great that family's getting together. I like my socks.
Oh.
I would have never. If I got socks on Christmas and that was all I got and, like, deodorant, I'd lose my mind.
Oh,
I'd
me
be
too.
so mad. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, "You
I
couldn't
feel
get me
like
one Pokemon game? What's wrong
yeah,
with you?"
I feel like in the context of if my sister got all the like still the same amount of gifts as usual, and I got socks and deodorant, I'd be foaming at the mouth.
Kai, you didn't have any siblings that were close in age, so I think that also takes away that, like, the whole
Like semi-competitive aspect.
it is
Yeah, because
competitive,
there's
yeah.
Yeah.
me and my sister are 16 months apart, so we're really close in age. So like every single Christmas we spent together,
Yeah,
there
that's
was
what I'm
no
saying.
escaping each other.
I Me and my sisters are all 3 years apart, like, each interval is 3 years, so we were
Mm,
very, very, competitive when it comes to who gets what,
yeah,
when they get it, like, straight up. It was definitely a whole situation if one of us got one more present than the
yeah.
other.
Our parents made sure that it was even. Every
That's a,
single they down to the stockings. The stockings had like the same. Usually, the stockings were the exact same with the exact same candy, with the exact same setup, all of the right gifts in the right order.
yeah. They went
Yep.
out of their way to make
Yeah.
sure that my parents were not like that. They were like, "Oh, it's unfair? Well, cry about it." And we
Oh.
would. We would cry about it.
Oh.
I think I think it's funny because it's
Oh, it
like
is funny.
we would cry about stupid shit. Like we were so spoiled. We would all get like each a game. Like every year, all of us got something really cool. But
Hmm.
if one of us saw one of our siblings getting something slightly cooler, no, it was over.
Oh, I thought of a family tradition that was kind of old,
Ooh,
but it was like tradition that we'd get a gift for the family, and usually the gift for the family would be the new console. So we would constantly have a
right.
gift that we would open last, and usually it would be for whoever had the least amount of gifts under the tree to open. So the person with the least amount of gifts would open the family gift from Santa, and it would be like the Wii or the PS4 type thing. It
That's
was a lot of
cute.
fun.
Yeah, that sounds sweet. I think my family was just like they kind of lived for the drama, maybe.
Mm.
I'm wondering if maybe my family just deliberately made
Did
things
you
more dramatic than they need to be.
did you have extended family over for Christmas a lot?
No, no, never. It was always my immediate family.
Same.
We never had any like stragglers. Cuz I live in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere. Like we lived in Hawaii. My family's from Florida. Like we did not have people over.
I'm always so curious about that because, like, given the whole, like, oh, the family gatherings thing is, like, going down and everybody's panicking about it, but, like, me and my family have only ever been the four of us having Christmas together for, like, what, going on 8 years?
Right. Yeah, that's I've also experienced that. I know other people have like big family affairs.
Yeah,
That is not what I've experienced. I mean, now I go to 2 Christmases because there's Kai's family and my
yeah,
family. So there's that, but I've never had to worry about like even Thanksgiving, it was always immediate family. We never did the
yeah.
whole extended family
I've
situation.
never had an extended family Thanksgiving either, even though our Thanksgiving is in October.
Right. That's weird to think about.
Yeah, we have our Thanksgiving early. 'Cause fuck you.
I mean, Thanksgiving is kind of a stupid holiday anyway.
I never really think about the holiday, I just think about the food I get to eat.
That's what I've never, like, thought, "Ooh, I'm giving thanks." It's always, "How much turkey can I shove into my
Yeah.
gullet? How much
How much
cranberry sauce?"
ham and stuffing can I eat tonight? Because I'm
Exactly.
going crazy.
Exactly. That's
Is that
my exact
cheesecake
thoughts.
waiting for me? Yeah.
Ew, I hate cheesecake.
Shut the fuck up. Do not disgrace my cheesecake.
I hate cheesecake.
Shut
Soph is
the fuck up.
anti-cheesecake.
It tastes like shit. It's
You
gross.
shut your whore mouth. Enough of that.
I don't really care for ham either, or stuffing.
Let me eat. Let me eat.
All of your
I'm
examples
gonna eat
suck.
everything. Those are my favorites.
Those all suck.
Well, you have your turkey. I will have my ham. More food for me and more food for you.
Yeah, true. Oh, dude, it would be so funny us having a Thanksgiving,
That would be funny, actually.
a Friendsgiving
Imagine
maybe. I have yet
ideas
to
for
have
the
a
future.
Friendsgiving. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A Friendsgiving.
Oh yeah.
I've never really had Thanksgiving with other people before. Only family.
I think there was like one Thanksgiving one time that we had like friends over. But
Mm.
like I don't really remember. Yeah, it was always immediate family.
Yeah, it's always just like my mom makes dinner and we just have like food. We don't even like sit at the same table because it's like whatever, it's just dinner. And so we all eat dinner and we're like, good food as usual. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the same vibe we would do. And I mean, for Christmas, I know people have like Christmas dinner, but we didn't really do that. We just had Christmas breakfast.
Oh, we do that here. We do that in my family. My mom makes Christmas dinner. It's usually the exact same as Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there isn't much of a difference for me to be like, "Ooh, Christmas dinner," because it's all just an extension of
Mm.
the holidays where it all kind of blends together. I was more
Yeah.
excited for like Christmas breakfast because we get like I don't know, pancakes, waffles,
Yeah. My
eggs.
dad is planning to make Christmas breakfast because we can't go to Denny's this year again. So
Oh
he's just gonna make
no,
it. And he's thinking about making it for every day. He's like Boxing Day and stuff.
cute. That's
Yeah.
cute. Well, I am excited for Christmas this year
Me too.
because I think this year it'll be chaos because I'm going from one place to another, and we have a Christmas that we're celebrating early
Mm.
because of the kids going to
The
Disney
D
World.
word. Just
I
say the fucking D
They
word.
can't hear me. It's fine. There's only one here, and she's off somewhere else. I don't have to
Fair
worry
enough.
about it.
Fair enough.
Trust me, I won't ruin their surprise. Anyway, I think we should call it here. I think
Yeah, this has been the Christmas episode.
this is the Christmas episode. All of this has been me realizing how much of a feral, weird Christian child I was.
Yeah.
That's all this has been.
Yeah. It's only just been, oh wow, you were a nightmare back then during
Yeah,
this
pretty
time.
pretty much. I mean, is there's no surprise there.
No, it's
This is
just a
all lining
religious
up.
nightmare. A religious
Yeah.
nightmare.
Oh
Now
my
you're like an
god.
anti-religious nightmare.
Eh, oh, true. True.
You
Really
really
flip.
flipped the
I
switch.
was about to say flipping the script on everybody.
I'm
All right,
still a nightmare. Just put anti in front of that.
I'm the nightmare of Christmas.
I'm just gonna celebrate Christmas.
True. And we're gonna pop off this Christmas. I think for the next episode, you gotta show us your creations.
I will. I'll capture images of all of them before they get unwrapped.
I guess we'll see you in the new year. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, everybody. Hope you guys
Merry
get.
Christmas. Happy holidays to people who
Happy
don't celebrate Christmas.
holidays.
I hope at least one of you ruins Christmas for everybody else. I hope you follow in my footsteps.
I hope we didn't ruin Christmas for you if you're a child watching
Oh
this.
no! Can you imagine? They're like,
There's a
wait,
comment. Wait, Santa isn't real?
Santa isn't real? I would feel so bad.
Yeah,
I would
now
feel so
you
bad.
fucking realize that maybe there's a bit of a problem.
Oh, Pepper's angry.
Oh.
Oh, we must go. Pepper is barking at us.
Goodbye.
All right. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Open good gifts.
Happy Christmas. Happy holidays.
Eat a lot of chocolate.
To you. All right, bye, guys.
Bye. Do
Bye.
do 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 bum 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 ba-dum. Thanks,
Are we
Pepper.
done?
Woof.